Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gold Nugget, JAW_success. This is your first time to the channel. Let me welcome you. If you have already subscribed, let me thank you for joining me on this growth path. Before I go further into my nugget for today, let me invite you to share the link, send the messages to other persons because peradventure they need to hear some of what I'm saying in these nuggets on this channel. And I really want to grow the channel and grow the scope of influence that this channel can bring to others. And if you are benefiting from it, and if what I am saying is worth sharing, then I am inviting you to share these nuggets with as many and as far and wide as you can. All right. Now, my nugget for today is understanding the season or the time, but know that it doesn't have to be perfect. When I was growing up, I was taught that, you strike while the iron is hot, or you don't eat your porridge when it is hot. Two somewhat contradictory statement or opposing side, because both of them deal with hot, right? But how do you recognize which time is the right time and which season is the right season? I am telling you this from now, right? At the outset of this nugget, that there is never a perfect time without creation. There is never a perfect season without creation. And in fact, if you only can do well when the time is right, you are never going to do well. Why? Because technically, the time is never right. The time is, I don't know if anybody who have, well, there are individuals who have a lot of money. I was reading this thing the other day about a 700-year-old Chinese scroll that was sold for 30.5 million. So persons have money that they can throw away on relics. But for the rest of us, the everyday people like you and I, there is no such amount of money. We do not have sufficient time. We do not have sufficient resources. Time is a resource. So let me backtrack on that. We do not have the right people in our lives. So if we're going to succeed, if we're going to achieve and accomplish what we are going to accomplish, we're going to have to do it on the back of preparation. All right? Let me put it this way. We in the world today can have fruits outside of their season because we can create by technology the greenhouse effect that makes certain plants, or we can genetically modify stuff so they grow out of their season. And that is basically what I want to say today when it comes on to your success and my success. We are going to have to genetically modify things. All right. We're going to have to sit up a little later. We're going to have to spend the time to look at things carefully and understand that what works for one individual might not work for us. When I look at some of the YouTube channels going around, I sometimes get jealous. And I had to say to myself the other day, why is it that my channel have not gone to the number of subscribers that some channels have gone to with less effective nuggets than I am putting out, if I should use that in quote, right? Why is it that it's happening? And I had to remind myself that, listen, everybody has their niche. And some channels are dealing with entertainment. And I had to say to myself, Junior, you're not entertaining people. The channels with the big number of subscribers and followers might be finding something effective in what other persons are saying over you. Some individual already have a brand name, and so it's easier for them to pick up followers and that kind of stuff. And I had to say to myself, listen, follow your niche. create your audience, create your group, and recognizing that when your audience is created, when your group is created, then you will have the kind of effect that you need to have. Why did I mention all of that a while ago? The right time is created out of, right? It is created out of character. The right season is created out of character. And character for me speaks to what you do consistently. Even when nobody else is there, is what you do. What are you doing to ensure that you are successful? When was the last time you read a book? Is there a course that you need to take? Is there something you need to spend money on, that you need to do it? Is there, a matter of fact, is there somebody you need to go out of your way to meet in order for your dream to be realized? Let me tell you this. Success doesn't happen because an external season is right. It happens because we formulate and create a mentality that says, even if I am in prison, and let me use my biblical perspective here. Even if I have been hated by my brothers, they don't like a bone in me. So people will not always like you. But even if they don't like you, even if they try to get rid of you by killing you, throwing you into a pit, even if you get sold and to relatives who should have been protecting you, instead of protecting you, they take you and sell you. And even if you end up in Potiphar's house and being lied on and sent to prison, if your mentality is not broken, if your spirit is not broken, if you have a sense of focus, then you will succeed. And of course, for those who don't know who I am using as that backdrop, I'm using the character in the Bible, Joseph. You must have a strength of character. You must have a focus. God will not deliver us from Egypt, but he will give us prosperity in Egypt. What does that mean? It means that the time and the season don't have to be perfect for us to succeed and be prosperous and blessed. We are the one who keep focus. We keep focus on God. Number one, we keep focus on our dreams and our goal. We uphold our integrity. What is your integrity? Many times individuals say, Junior, why are you so happy? Why are you so noisy? Why are you always... But it's because of who I am. And that is what I maintain. I maintain the fact that the season is not always right. There are many things that I could quarrel over, and there are many individuals I could dislike, and there are many circumstances that I could go on and get mad and upset about. But if I allow those things, the external things, to creep from the outside and creep on the inside, the success that I will have, I will not have it. And this is what I'm saying to you in this nugget. If you do not allow, quote unquote, Egypt to get inside of you, you can survive in Egypt. If you do not allow the mentality of the world to influence you negatively, you can survive in the world. Even with COVID happening around us, we can produce, we can do things. I have listened to the number of new music that has been released since the lockdown, both here in England and across the United States. The amount of new music and new things that have been done. Why? Because even though the time is not the best and the perfect time, people create the opportunity. So I am saying to you in this nugget, just like out of season fruits that people can have, we can have success outside of the regular season. So don't wait until you get the approval for the loan to start the business. Start. Don't wait until you get the right house, you get the right apartment, you get the right woman, the right man, you have the right stuff. Because if the right stuff don't come first from the inside, the right stuff on the outside will not make any sense. And this is what I'm saying to you today. When I say recognize the time, recognize the season, but don't just recognize that it doesn't have to be perfect. For me, the right time might not be yet, but this is a perfect season to accomplish greatness. And I am saying to you, this is a beautiful time, even with a lockdown, for you to chase your dream. It just might mean that you have to do it online when you can't do it in a physical classroom. It just might be that you do it by telephone because you can't do it face to face. It just might mean that you have to talk through a mask. But whatever it means, this is a good time to start creating the right season. This is JAW saying to you, by all means necessary, create a way out. For those who are just joining the channel, please subscribe, share the nuggets, and let's get to 1,000 subscribers and let's grow this thing. All right. God bless you. Bye.